minutes late. Had an issue there with technical issue, but we are up and running now. So this is number 34. So I hope people enjoyed yesterday's session. I had a couple of comments about the music that we were listening to while we were doing it, and a few people. Chubb likes likes heavy metal, but doesn't really affect his breath holds, which is frustrating. If you wanted to kind of use that as a bonus to help your diving, but there you go. Let me just check in if there's any other comments from last night. In fact, I can do that when and come back to you in a while about that. Tonight we've got a very special session. Now I keep saying about relaxation and meditation and visualization, and tonight Sophie has given us a body scan. She calls it body scan meditation, but yeah, it's just a meditation that we're going to run through. So not only is this going to be good for tonight's session, you can obviously come back to this when it's on YouTube, but the feelings that you have at the end of it are what you want to try and replicate every time you dive. So that calm relaxation, if you can do this a few times and really in the moment of it actually be aware of how you're feeling, okay, or at the end just be aware of how every part of your body's feeling, and this is what we're aiming for in that sleep mode that I was talking about last night. So when all the work of the dive is done, or half of the work of the dive is done, you can turn off. So whether you're going to take a photograph, you dive, you have to get under, you have to do a few kicks to get down, and then you can sleep. At that moment, you want to try and recall the feelings from tonight's session. Okay, and that's it. So you can recall it and just get back into that beautiful state. So without further ado, I'm gonna hand over to Sophie. So make sure you're sitting nice and comfortably. Make sure you've got the volume turned up. And yep, make sure you're sitting comfortably, and here we go.
So this is the body scan meditation, and it's quite a nice, simple and systematic way to bring our awareness to different parts of the body, to become aware of the whole body. And it also invites a sense of relaxation, release and ease as well. You can do this meditation either seated or you can do it lying down. If you're going to be seated, I suggest that you sit upright with your feet on the floor. Have a cushion supporting your hands to stop the strain in your upper back. And if you're lying down, you can have your knees bent or your legs outstretched. Either way, have a cushion supporting your head to take the pressure off your neck. And your arms can either be by your side with your palms facing up, or they can be palms down and resting on your belly. Just choose whatever posture is going to be most comfortable to you for the next 10 to 15 minutes. And when you've settled into your posture, you can just now give your weight up to the floor. Let go into gravity and let the ground beneath support your weight. the weight of your body or the weight of your worries. Just surrender into the ground beneath. Let yourself be held. And feel your body get heavier and heavier as it finds relaxation. We'll just start the body scan by settling into our breath, feeling the movement of breath in the belly. Let's make sure that it's a natural breath. No need to change it or force it or perfect it. It is fine how it is. Just find your natural breathing rhythm. And you can feel the movement of the breath in the chest, in the ribs. And you can feel your belly swell on the in-breath and subside on the out-breath as the diaphragm moves underneath your hands. We can just rest our attention here in our torso for a moment or two, settling into our natural breathing rhythm. As we settle into stillness, perhaps we can feel the body ease any tension and soften. So we're going to take our attention to our head, just feeling the weight of our head against the floor, or the weight of our head balanced on our neck. Feeling the sensations around our head, the different temperature and textures. Using our awareness to explore the landscape of the face, the dips and the heights. And letting your face soften as you bring awareness to it. Soften the forehead, soften the gaze, soften the jaw, soften your throat, unclench the teeth. You can bring your attention to the throat, and the back of the neck and the sides of the neck. Sensing into this sensitive part of the body. We bring our awareness to the collarbone, feeling it broad, open, receptive. Feeling our shoulders, back of the shoulders as well. And we can take our attention down the arms, down the upper arms, into the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the hands, sensing each finger separately and the thumbs. Just letting our attention linger on the different sensations here. Parts that might be making contact with the floor, some parts that are exposed to the air, some parts that feel hard, some parts that might be a bit difficult to really sense into. We can move our attention back up the arms, the wrists, forearms, elbow, biceps, the shoulders. And again, we're back in the chest area. We can check back in with our breath if we've lost contact with the in-breath and the out-breath. As we find our natural breathing rhythm again, we can take our attention to the back of the torso, sensing our upper back, the shoulder blades, the middle back, the lower back. Feeling our breath in the whole back of the body. Maybe we can start to notice how the ribs move as much in the back of the body as they do in the front. We can feel the weight of our buttocks and our hips against the floor. We can bring our attention to the legs, these big, heavy muscles and bone. Feeling the volume of the thighs, back of the thighs, front of the thighs, the knees, lower legs, ankles, top of the feet, soles of the feet, the toes and the spaces in between. Just exploring the different sensations here, softness or hardness, tension or relaxation. And try and notice what effect bringing your attention to different parts of the body has. And we can move our attention back up the tops of the feet, the ankles, to the lower legs, the knees, the thighs. Back up the hips and into the front of the torso again, checking in with the breath. And at this point we can breathe in the whole body. The whole body is being breathed. Let this cradling and movement massage the body, soothing painful areas, releasing tension. Perhaps experiencing the body's sensations as a flow. The sensations are always changing, just like the breath. An experience might have an energetic quality to it. You can rest in the whole body breathing for another few moments. The body in full awareness, relaxed, open. So this is the body scan meditation, and it's quite a nice, simple and systematic way to bring our awareness to different parts of the body, to become aware of the whole body. And it also invites a sense of relaxation, release and ease as well. You can do this meditation either seated or you can do it lying down. If you're going to be seated, I suggest that you sit upright with your feet on the floor. Have a cushion supporting your hands to stop the strain in your upper back. And if you're lying down, you can have your knees bent or your legs outstretched. Either way, have a cushion supporting your head to take the pressure off your neck. And your arms can either be by your side with your palms facing up, or they can be palms down and resting on your belly. Just choose whatever posture is going to be most comfortable to you for the next 10 to 15 minutes. And when you've settled into your posture, you can just now give your weight up to the floor. Let go into gravity and let the ground beneath support your weight. The weight of your body or the weight of your worries. Just surrender into the ground beneath. Let yourself be held. And feel your body get heavier and heavier as it finds relaxation. We'll just start the body scan by settling into our breath, feeling the movement of breath in the belly. Let's make sure that it's a natural breath. No need to change it or force it or perfect it. It is fine how it is. Just find your natural breathing rhythm. And you can feel the movement of the breath in the chest. No need to change it or force it.
Okay. So, sorry about that. It seemed to loop back. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you very much, Sophie, for that awesome exercise. And from there, I would like you to take just a few moments to mentally make note of some objectives that you want to put into place. So do one for lockdown freediving, do one for freediving for the next year, and just put an extra one in there just for your own personal life. Just an objective. Just make a mental note while you're in this beautiful, relaxed state. Now I'm going to sign off now, but I would urge you to stay in exactly the same position you are now, okay, because you've still got 10 minutes left before 8 o'clock, and do a breathing table or breath hold table, just making the most of this situation. So if you're going to do a table and you're stuck for something to do, a lazy table will be beautiful to do, or even just do 3 holds for as long as you feel comfortable. Don't strain, just challenge. Just do 3 breath holds with maybe a minute between them. Don't count, don't time them, just breath hold, 3 candle blows, breath hold 1 till you feel a little bit of a challenge, then breathe for a minute, then another breath hold, breathe for a minute, and another breath hold. I'll leave this running so you can say your goodbyes in the end there, but don't do that now. Keep your hands relaxed, close your eyes again, and just do the 3 breath holds, or any table you fancy doing right now, but I'm going to suggest those 3 breath holds. Make a mental note of those objectives. Your lockdown freediving in the next year, and just something personal that you want to do. Okay, so, and I'll see you tomorrow night.